My CEO is skeptical of AI. I believe there's a real opportunity, but I don't want to look like I have fallen for a fad. How do I pitch an AI project in a way a hard-nosed CEO will actually respect?
Okay, good. So, skeptical CEOs is good. It's not a bad thing at all. It just means that if you win them over, the good news is the project will actually matter, right?
Yes,
The mistake most people make is that they pitch AI.
makes sense.
You are not going to pitch AI. You're going to pitch money and risk, which are the only two things that should matter in a business, anyways, right?
Yes.
Here's the structure I want you to use. Your first sentence when you're trying to pitch should be a leak. What are you losing in business today? It should never start with the tool.
Mm-hmm.
So start with something like, right now, we're leaking about X number of hours or Y number of dollars every month in this specific process.
Okay,
And I want to run a 60 to 90-day project to see how much of that we can get back.
I see.
What you're doing with that is you're speaking their language.
Mm-hmm.
You're speaking about waste, not tools that nobody cares about.
Mm-hmm.
And then you define the bet like an investor deck, not like a tech or a vendor demo. So I would start with the problem. This process currently takes X hours, it costs us Y dollars, and then it causes Z errors. So you fill in the blanks that I'm leaving for you, okay?
Okay.
And then hypothesis should be, if we introduce AI here, we think we can reduce that by X% within 90 days.
Okay.
You see what I'm doing
Yes,
there?
yes.
Now, the most important part that most people miss, there should be a success criteria. So start with a metric.
Okay.
We'll track, put that, insert your KPI weekly against the current baseline.
Okay.
And then you have to reverse the risk. And that's where I like to put limits, meaning what is the criteria? If it doesn't work out, what are we going to do? And here is what you could say. We're capping spend at certain number of dollars. And if we don't hit at least some sort of threshold, we stop. We kill the project.
Okay.
And so now here is the critical piece. And I want you to actually use something like this.
Okay.
I'm not asking you to believe in AI. I'm asking you to approve a small capped experiment on a very specific leak in our business.
Okay.
And then I want you to pre-answer their two top fears or objections that they're thinking about, but they won't say it to you. So fear number one could probably be, is this a distraction? At that point, you say, this will touch a small defined surface area, and I've already cleared it with so-and-so teams. If it starts to interfere with their core work, we shut it down.
Okay.
You see what I did there?
Yes.
Okay. So fear number two, am I going to get stuck with this forever? At that point, you should say, at day 90, which is roughly 3-month period, and it's the safest bet you can make right now. So start with something like, at day 90, we make a binary decision, scale this one thing or shut it down. There are going to be absolutely no zombie products that nobody is accountable for.
Yes.
And here is how I want you to think about is, by doing all of that, you're positioning yourself as the risk conscious person in that room, not the person who hypes up AI everywhere.
Makes sense.
Right?
Makes sense. Yes.
If you walk into that meeting with one leak, it could be hours, dollars, one metric, and one timeline, and one clear stop condition, your odds of a yes go way up.
Yes, that makes real good sense.
And if they still say no, that's also a good outcome, because now you know the real constraint is appetite. It's not logic, right? So you can work with that. Real quick, if you're still here, it probably means you care about AI in your business. Maybe you've tried a few tools and they all fizzled. or you have no idea where to start, or you're trying to sell AI, nobody's buying it. If you're the person who has to justify AI spend to a boss, a board, or a client, I put everything I use with companies into this AI budget, risk, and ROI workbook. It walks you through how big your AI budget should be, what to fund first, and how to show the upside and the risk in plain English. It's free. Click the link below or DM me the word workbook and I'll send it to you.